Wir schreiben das Jahr 2012 nach Christus. Ganz Hannover ist von den Niedersachsen besetzt. Ganz Hannover? Nein. Ein von einem unbeugsamen Hessen so... Bäh. Ihr wisst, was ich meine. Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück. Ich wollte nur gerade irgendwas Lustiges bringen. Ob es wirklich lustig geworden ist, keine Ahnung. Aber hallo. Then he stopped altogether as if to mock Roy and his caution. Byrne was also maintaining a neutral position regarding the truth offer from Etruria. Boring. Yes, that's very eerie. Idiot! And where is more cases to prevent? Discuss the future actions. It was decided that Elwood was to become the next leader of the Liche Aliens, and that a new Liche Aliens army would be established. This new army's purpose was not to take the offense against Byrne, but rather take a defensive stance for Liche. For his victory against Byrne in Austria, Roy was chosen to be the leader of the new Liche Aliens army. In anderen Worten, nichts verändert sich. Slowly but surely, the people of Liche were starting to pick up. Business was improving, and people's attitudes started to get more optimistic. Around that time, Etruria called for Liche's assistance in ridding the Western Isles of the outlaws and bandits making the base there. Liche's citizens expressed their discontent by saying that they saw no reason in sending troops all the way to the Western Isles. Okay, das sieht jetzt gerade keiner, aber was soll man machen? Jetzt bin ich gespannt, wie das abgeht. But because Nietzsche needed Etruria's protection against Byrne, they had no choice but to oblige. Thus Roy and the Liche Aliens army passed through Etruria and made their way towards the Western Isles. Woohoo! The Western Isles are the warriors islands of the western coast of Believe. Whoa! Currently, they are colonies of Etruria. The Western Isles are rich in minerals and natural resources, so mining is a major industry. However, these minerals are worth a fortune, so various road groups have traveled there hoping to loot the mines and sell all the minerals for themselves. Thus, the people living in the Western Isles spent their days in constant fear of bandit attacks. And Roy had been sent to defeat these bandits. Hee. Oh! Alan changed against Noah because I need Noah in the Ho. Noch irgendjemand mit sowas Nützlichen? Wo ist das? Storage. Kommst da rein und wir kriegen das. To right. Wo ist es? Da. Weil Saul ist ja auch nicht so weit. Okay, den sollte ich vielleicht doch nicht mitnehmen. Hatte ich nicht irgendwo mal einen Ritterwappen oder so? Da! Gegen was Lance, der sieht so aus, als würde er eher... So, wo wir Lance sind. Oh, der hat noch eine Goldrüstung. Du auch. Du erst recht. Du auch. Ja, kann man auch noch gelten lassen. Ja. Ja. Du könntest mir was. Das war nicht ganz, was ich wollte, aber wir nehmen es trotzdem mal mit. So. Link. Ja genau, ich muss ja gucken, ob ich ihn rausholen kann. Dann doch gegen Alan tauschen. Hier, Hero Crest. Und Physics. Misty Eins. Play Chapter. Boss, those guys from Reacher, they're here. He's here? Yep, we just saw him arrive on a small island to the east. Just as that other group said. Alright, they're probably floundering around in the fog, unable to see anything. Just sneak up on them from behind and kill him off. Sure thing, boss. Woohoo! Huh. Raleigh, I'm sorry that I couldn't be of help. Please don't worry about it. It isn't your responsibility. Lady Cecilia? Yes, but even with Etruria, there are a lot of people voicing their discontent at how the advisor is treating Lucia like servants. Advisor? I thought the king had made the decisions to send Lucia to clear out the bandits. No. Advisor Roth had been working with Lord Arkard, who was in charge of the mining operation in the Western Isles, and they decided to do it on their own without consulting the king. How can they do that? Do you remember last year's tragedy in Etruria? Of course, Etruria's next heir, Prince Mildane, suddenly passed away last year. Right. I never had the honor to meet him. I understand that he was a very bright individual. Yes, if the prince were alive, Etruria wouldn't be like this. King Mordred couldn't bear the fact that his son had died. The shock was so great that he never completely recovered from it. And today it seems like he's always in a different world, and he doesn't really pay attention to anything going on around him or in his country. Rods took advantage of this. Now he's basically in charge of what goes in the palace. Ever since then, he has kept the three Etrurian generals, Lord Douglas, Percival and me, away from the king unless there's a great emergency. But what about the time when you came to aid us in Austria? That event was an exception because Percival worked with me. But now, please don't worry yourself. We can return to Lucia when we complete this mission anyway. But may I ask you to take care of Lucia while we are away? Of course. You can leave the Lucia Alliance and also Princess Ginevra to me. I may not go with you. Boring. The battles on these islands are likely to become slugfests. You can never know what will happen. I think you should hide in Etruria with protection from General Cecilia. Your Highness, please trust me. I understand your intentions of suggesting a truce, and I also promised Roy that I would protect you. Trust me, I will defend you at all costs. Woohoo! I understand. I apologize for being selfish. Roy, I pray for your safety. Thank you, my lady. I will pray for yours as well. Und weg sind sie. Endlich. So, Moment. Boss. Oh, verdammt. Piraten. Klingt doch schon mal nett. Lance. Wuhu. Burn them. That was the most useful waste of. Hier wird nichts supported. Oh, ein Haus. Among the pirates is a very skilled nomad, even though you can't see him at all in the mist. They're house-running people, but this guy also has a girl with him. Ja. Eine sehr nützliche Information. Yo, man. Do as you please. Zip. Du, 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 du. Oh. Moron. So. Damit haben wir Teil 51 hinter uns. War eine sehr spannende Sache. Von meiner Seite aus. Hätte noch so ein bisschen schneller mit dem Prolog fertig gehen können. Naja, was auch immer. Man sieht sich.